Time is 14:15, Thursday the 8th of July 2021. This will be the 14:17 Eleni Arazuma from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. You can now signal this area of the East Coast Main Line for as little as £24 by purchasing a licence from SimSig. You can take control of the south side of Doncaster Power Signal Box between Ranskill Loop and Grantham Station. It's so simple to do. I spent a full 6 hours doing it day after release. I didn't fuck up once. Because all the crossings on the simulation, as per real life, are controlled by their local gate boxes, obviously minus Grove Road, that you don't need to worry about them at all. One. Time is 14:31. This will be the Highland Chieftain, the 14:33 Eleni Arazuma from Inverness to London King's Cross. Now Egmonton's back down again. That was the approach time for 1 Alpha 33 train. Who's next? My guess is we'll be keeping the barriers down because the train behind this current one's due in the next, 3.5 minutes. By the time we're up, we're back down again. We'll have to see. Highland Chieftain approaching, heading south. before celebrating something to do with Scotland. Time now 14:34. This will be the 14:38 LNER Azuma from Leeds to London King's Cross. So just check the timetable. There will be no 91s in this video at all. I think this is probably meant to have been diagrammed one, but it's not. Right, the way we're going, we'll also be waiting for the 1440 LNER Azuma from London King's Cross to York. It's currently expecting about the next 3 minutes. Where's the next train in the opposing direction? Not yet appeared off Ranskill, okay. So 1A33 and 1N285. Fasteroute 1109. Right. The ROG movement is approaching Newark and he should be looped behind November 85 and wait here for about half an hour. But that entirely depends on what Doncaster PSB wants to do with it. Right, our last train on NexTrain, just will pass down there near Cromwell Lane. Whilst its partner Bartley Lane has a roadblock for the next several days. My guess is they're repairing the low-length bells. By that I mean the bells that you'd ding if you're in a high-sided vehicle. But they've forever just been twisted and wrapped around each other. If the barriers stay down, then Doncaster is not holding the ROG movement. If they go up, they are. Zero 1201, I think. Thanks for that. Our time is 14:42. This will be the 14:42 Grand Central service from Sunderland to London King's Cross. Whilst we are looping the ROG movement. Which has then got a whole pile of trains to let through behind him. So before the ROG comes through, he's got 019 Delta 16, Hotel 04, Whiskey 20 and Delta 17. Let's not spoil too much. But that'll be waiting there for half an hour. It's got green at the end of the loop, so everything's down up towards Church Line. And they'll be staying down for the Edinburgh train that way. Then by the time we're back down for the Edinburgh train, we'll be staying down for the York train. Which should both pass here at roughly the same time, going to bookings. "180 114 Kirkgate calling." Time is 14:47. This is with the 14:51 London North Eastern Railway service from York to London King's Cross. The 14:51 London North Eastern Railway service from London King's Cross to Edinburgh. Depending on how long the Edinburgh takes, we've then got another one behind him. Where's the one behind him? No, we might get a minute up time, but that'll probably be it. Mind you, that's the bait for that bloody Harrogate train now. Right, 019 approaching fast of the loop. And then I've got Yankee 86, not too many miles off of Eves Line. Needs to be a picture and off, I can zoom out quick enough. Enter 1226. Next one in the opposite direction, they're going to pass at Eves Line. Right, so the way I can tell is the 2 barrier crossings behind me will be staying down, but we might go up. .01215, I think that was. I couldn't read it to save me fucking life. And next, the Harrogate. Time's 14:51. This will be the 14:56 LNER Azuma from London King's Cross to Harrogate. So Whiskey 20, right, so we Delta 17's the last train to look for before we let out 37. So whenever Delta 17's passed, then we can get the slow line cleared. That'll be another half an hour yet. Route 208. Time's 14:59. This will be the 15:04 Hull Trains Paragon service from London King's Cross to Hull. I don't think the return Harrogate service is close enough at the moment to keep us down. Now I think they'll be going up for a moment or two, because what would be train 2 is only just approaching Egmonton now and is yet to pass over. Yeah, no, they'll be rising. Two 303. Time 15:02. This is the 15:03 LNER resume from Harrogate to London King's Cross. Whiskey 20, Claypole Control, where's Delta 17? We're just at Tallington, bloody hell. So yeah, it's going to be this out after 1 Whiskey 20's gone by in about 8 minutes. Because the Leeds train's just going to keep getting late, because I'm sure this one is the Grantham stopper. No, it isn't. So then this might be leaving late then. It was a 207. Time's 15:08. This would be the 15:13 LNER resumers from London King's Cross to Aberdeen. Literally on its own as well. Delta 17 only just appearing near Stoke Tunnel, so if we want to let out 5 Alpha, whatever the ed code is, might as well after this next train, because we've got the clearance in the pathing. Oh, this first, let's see if Signal Maps has his code. No, they don't. Right, train approaching. Yeah, I'll be going up for a minute. With 112. Time's 15:11. This will be the 15:13 LNER Azuma from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. Looking at the track switch, we're keeping the tractor in. So he's got another 10 minutes then after the next train's headed north. Which the next train heading north is near Grantham, but several minutes out. Yeah, no, we're keeping tractor in. Eight 01210. Time is 15:22. This will be the 15:20 LNER Azuma from London King's Cross to Leeds. The 15:24 Rail Operations Group service from Peterborough Neen Carriage Holding Sidings to Belmont Dome Yard. Train 1 approaching. Eight 01102. 078 4365 516 and 524 to Belmont.